The voice of the voiceless, hopeless, money never made me being broke did. Welcome to the OGPOV universe. We'll be kicking game from an OG point of view. I just had to turn the heat down on these pancakes real quick. I got some vegan pancakes. You know what I'm saying? These are just add water joints, 7 grams of protein. Let's see what this is actually my first time trying the Hidden Harvest brand. So I got the protein pancakes, I got some scrambled eggs going. I'm gonna have those going afterwards. I'm gonna probably make some toast. Hope everybody's morning is coming along well. I usually go over medium on the eggs, but I got my young boys. Ooh, it's a little burnt. I got my young boys upstairs, so when they wake up, I'm sure they're gonna want some eggs, and they like them scrambled. So we're gonna go scrambled on the eggs, protein pancakes, toast. That's just to start my breakfast off. You know what I mean? I'm rocking our OGPOV hoodie. We're gonna have these for sale pretty soon. But check it out, man. Listen, hip hop world is buzzing right now. I ain't even gonna hold you. The game has been at the forefront of this shit. Complex dropped the list. They dropped a top 50 LA rappers, and it had the streets talking, man. I ain't even gonna hold you. So let's pull this up real quick. So let me go to Twitter and let's type in top 50 LA. Let's see what we can just find this real quick. Top 50 LA rappers. I believe the game was number 11, which is crazy to me. There's no way. So here we go. According to Complex, they got Kendrick at 1, Snoop 2, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Tyler the Creator, number 5. How the fuck? I was gonna go through. I'm gonna go through the first 20. So we got Kendrick, Snoop, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Tyler the Creator, DJ Quick, Ice T, Be Real, Easy E, Nipsey Hussle coming in at number 10. And I'm gonna just keep going. So we got the game at number 11, MC 8, Corrupt, Exhibit, YG at 15, King T at 16, Schoolboy Q 17, 18, Sugar Free. Shout out to Dom Kennedy at 19, Warren G number 20. So they had 50 total, but Game coming in at number 11 is what got the streets talking. And rightfully so, because in my opinion, Game is arguably the greatest West Coast, or not even West Coast, but LA rapper of all time. If you ask me, dang, I gotta turn this motherfucking heat down. I'm a pancake king. I'm using a cast iron pot, so it's a little bit different burn. I gotta get used to it. So I'm gonna probably make a couple pancakes for myself. But yeah, so the game, of course, he responded because he not playing that shit. The game responded and said like, "Yo, I will smoke everybody on this list." So the list is the list. I don't care about the list, but what I'm here for is to dissect both lists. Game dropped a top 100 list. That's one thing I love about Game is he's always going to go above and beyond. He's going to take it a step further. Interesting enough, Game had Nipsey Hussle at number 11, while they had him at number 11. So these lists are interesting, but top 100 LA rappers. I like to just kind of note that some of these rappers are from the old school. There's a lot of different criteria, there's a lot of different things at play, you know what I mean? And I gotta do my even more homework on West Coast, or I keep saying West Coast, on LA rappers, because there's a lot of rappers on here that I have not listened to yet. So I'm gonna make it my point to go out of my way and listen to at least one album, the top album from each of these artists on the top 50 and on Game's top 100 list, because you can't properly give your opinion until you gave everybody their just due and listen to these dudes. You know what I mean? That's just kind of that's the cloth that I'm cut from. You gotta listen to these artists. If you don't listen to the rappers, you can't say so and so is better than this or that. It's different eras. A lot of these guys have different skill sets. They mean a lot to their neighborhood. It's a lot. It's all perspective. But let's go back to Complex's top 50 list, and then we're gonna go to I'm gonna jump around here, but we're gonna compare his list, and then we're gonna compare Complex's list. So Complex had Tyler the Creator at number 5. I would love to know not even why, but how the fuck do you have Tyler the Creator at number 5, DJ Quick at number 6, Ice T at number 7? What is the criteria? Are we talking about just legends? Shout out to DJ Quick. There's no diss to Quick at all. I love DJ Quick. You know what I'm saying? Oakland is just like Compton. Like New York is just like Compton. Like Texas, Dallas is just like Compton. I love DJ. I just used the DJ Quick. I just posted a picture of my daughter on my story. I used the DJ Quick interlude. Like I love Quick's grooves. What he stands for as a producer, as an artist, as a gang member. You know, that's another thing that goes into this. Like, you know, gang politics. How authentic was some of these niggas on the gang tip? You know, so you look at Complex's list, you got Ice Cube up there at number 3, Snoop Dogg number 2, Dr. Dre at number 4. Off top, as soon as you get to number 4, it's like, all right, something's off here. How the fuck do you got Dr. Dre at number 4 and he didn't even write his own raps? That just don't make sense. The top Complex best LA rappers all time list is the top 50. Dr. Dre don't even write his own raps. What are we talking about here? We got Sugar Free at number 18. So Sugar Free at 18, right? I think it was his first album was called Street Gospel. Classic, right? But are we talking about rapping ability? Are you telling me that Sugar Free at number 18? Let me get these pancakes going. Hold on. I gotta turn the heat down or something. God damn. Sugar Free at number 18. You telling me that Sugar Free is a better rapper than who we got up here? You telling me that Sugar Free is a better rapper than Dom Kennedy at 19? Like, get the fuck out of here. And that's no diss to Sugar Free, but just even from a project to project standpoint, how do you have Sugar Free ahead of Dom? Most people on the East Coast don't even know of Sugar Free. I'm telling you, as a nigga from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, a lot of niggas don't even know, they don't even listen to Kendrick, let alone Sugar Free. I don't know what these pancakes about to come out at, but how do you have Sugar Free over Dom? How do you have, and this is no diss to Sugar Free, how do you have Sugar Free over J-Rock? J-Rock won a fucking Grammy for crying out loud. You got O3 Greedo at 30, but you got Be Real at number 8. Shout out to Watch Projects, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to O3 Greedo. Welcome home, you know what I'm saying? This nigga beat a federal case. Like, we talk about street shit, we talk about authenticity. It gets no more authentic than O3 Greedo. Like, what? They got Ab-Soul at number 43. So if you got Ab-Soul at number 43, but you got, so Ab-Soul is a lyricist. His pen is heavy, right? You got Ab-Soul at number 43, but you got Drakeo the Ruler at number 24. How? This is why I stay close to the underground. I don't put too much emphasis on, you know, these commercial lists. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Complex. It's no beef, but this is why I have Complex's list pulled up and the Game's list, because I would listen to what the Game talking about before what they talking about. They got G Perico at number 48. G Perico is the direct offspring rap wise from Nipsey Hussle. Like, come on, man. MC8 at number 12, I like that. Exhibit at 14, I'm not sure about that. I'm just rapping ability or influence, because some people might not even have Nip at number 10, but his influence alone, he's gotta make your top 10 just off influence. So what is the criteria? I would love to know what they were thinking about when they made these lists. Like, what went into it? Rapping ability, impact, global impact, local impact, lyricism, style. You gotta have, like, you know, gangbang culture on there. So look, we talk about impact. Will.i.am is on this list at number 42. Will.i.am got more money than all these niggas up here, outside of fucking Dr. Dre and Ice-T, maybe Cube, Snoop. Like, he should be up there in the top 10 if we, I mean, they got Coolio at number 40. Let's see, so if we got Coolio at number 40, I don't remember any memorable albums from Coolio. I remember the Dangerous Minds soundtrack. He had that one hit song, you know what I'm saying? That nigga fuck around be a one hit wonder. Yeah, he, you know, his impact definitely had an impact, but what are we talking about? We talking about bars? Schoolboy Q at 17 is you telling me that Schoolboy Q don't have a better career discography than Corrupt, than MC8? You telling me that Schoolboy Q is not a better better rapper than MC8, and that's no diss to 8. There's no diss to MC8. But a lot of the younger artists, Schoolboy Q, speaking of, have taken the game farther. They're just taking the game farther. Shout out to MC8, and they got a podcast with Mob James. I don't know if Mob James still do that, John, but we could go. And so they had Game at number 11. So they had Easy E at number 9, and you gotta throw Easy in there. But how the fuck you got Be Real over number? You telling me Be Real had a larger impact than Easy E, the Godfather? You telling me Be Real had a larger impact than YG, Schoolboy Q, Dom Kennedy, Warren G, MC Ren? What else we got? They got Doja Cat at number 26. If Doja Cat is number 26 on the complex list, how do you have Crooked Eye, G Perico, Mac 10? So you telling me Doja Cat's a better rapper than Mac 10? Doja Cat's a better rapper than J-Rock? This is crazy, man. Fuck complex, actually. That's what we on. Let's go to Game list. Game responded and said, like, yo, this all, first of all, they didn't even, I'm just looking at this. Hold on. Complex didn't even have the DLC on here. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, that's why we gotta look at this with a fine-tooth comb. Complex didn't even have the DLC on the list. Like, that's, like he said, like DLC, no one could do it better. Bro, let me get this burner going. Like my nigga DLC, no one can do it better. There's no way. There's absolutely no way you don't have the DLC on your top 50 LA rappers list. Like, what? Let's go to the Game joint. So the Game has, let's ring off the Game's top 20. Tupac, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Kendrick Lamar, and then he put himself at number 5. That's respect. Shout out to Game putting himself at number 5. You know what I mean? And that just shows the admiration and respect that he has for Kendrick, Cube, Snoop, Pac. Those are probably his personal 4. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, he put himself at 5. He got Corrupt at 6, DJ Quick, Dr. Dre at 8, Easy E at 9. Again, I don't just off impact alone. I guess this is not rapping ability. This is just impact, overall legacy. Tyler the Creator. Hold on, let me make sure the video not fucked up. Hold on. So we got Tyler the Creator at 14, YG at 15, Dom Kennedy at 16, MC Ren 17, MC 8, 18, King T 19, Schoolboy Q 20. Okay. So let's go a little further. He has Doja Cat at 50, G Perico at 47, Problem at 36, Vince Staples at 37, the DLC at 28, Absol at 27, Buddy at 52. So he goes deeper. I love the Buddy. I love Buddy. I love that he has Buddy on there. Let's see who he has on the last 10. BG Knockout, J Stone. Okay, honorary on the J Stone mention. There's no diss to J Stone, but he's not the greatest rapper. But just off association alone, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Nip. I don't know, man. Shit's getting sticky. These pancakes about to be trash. I'm already know. This is my last one. I'm gonna move on to the eggs. Don't know about those pancakes. Let's get this egg mix going. There you go. Whip it up. Accuracy. Gotta be accurate with your mix game. So let's go back to this list. Why is this shit so hot? It's like this burner broke or some shit. God damn. What the fuck? So what we got? We got OT Genesis at 49. All right. So once Game has OT Genesis at 49. Who does he have after this? He has Glasses Malone is under OT Genesis. I don't agree with that. And I have yet to really dig into Glasses Malone work, no Diddy, but I don't know if I can stand with that. That's different. Here we go. I don't know about that. So yeah, the list is out. I see why Game is tight. I love the Tupac nod at number 1. I love his top 5 in general. That just shows that he's really a student of the game. Dr. Dre is questionable, but that lets you know where he was coming, where, Game's mindset. I love Dom Kennedy at number 16. You gotta have Dom in the top 20. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dom. He got YG at 15. He has Nipsey Hussle at number 11. Ice-T, Schoolboy Q at 20. I like this list. Sugar Free, and I spoke on Sugar Free being on Complex's list at number, was it 18? And maybe, forgive me if I'm premature in saying that he didn't deserve that being that high, because the Game had him at 23. So, I don't know his his full impact on the West Coast like that. I know, he is an OG of the game. I listened to his first two albums, Street Gospel, and I forget the name of his second album. But his overall, authentic approach, I'm sure that, has a lot to do with it. Consistency. I wish this was LA. I mean, I wish this wasn't just LA though. See, that's different. I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm happy that Game wasn't going for this bullshit. He spoke out as he usually normally does, and he said, "Man, this just gives me more energy and more motivation to crank out the documentary 3." You know what I'm saying? So sounds like we're going to get the documentary 3 before the summer's out, maybe before the year is out. Stay locked into all things OGPOV. We'll be kicking game from an OG point of view. I'm gonna probably drop my top 50 LA rapper list here, but I honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta do some research, especially when it comes to specifically LA rappers. I love, matter of fact, before we get up out of here, I want to say RJ, Mr. LA as number 76. Shout out to Game throwing him on there. Ray Vaughn, he had him at 60. I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Baby Keem at number 38 is a stretch. Could you telling me that Baby Keem is better than G Perico at 47? So it's all up to interpretation, but stay locked into all things OGPOV. Subscribe to the channel on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube, here on YouTube at OGPOV Universe. We'll figure it out, man.